London, 1935, August. I've been back 3 months in the old country and frankly wondering why. The weather made me liverish, no exercise to speak of, and the talk of ordinary Englishmen made me sick. I'd had enough of restaurants and parties and race meetings, no pal to go about with, which probably explains things. Hoppy being lost in the Canadian treasury, Tommy Deloraine married off to a blonde heiress in Chicago, Chip Carruthers eaten by crocodiles in the Limpopo, leaving me. Richard Hannay, 37 years old, sound in limb and limb, back home, which there's no home at all if you'd like to know. Just a dull little rented flat in Westbourne, Portland Place, actually. And I was bored. No, more than bored, I was tired. Tired of the world and tired of life, to be honest. So, I called my broker. He wasn't it. Dropped into my club, full of old colonial buffers. I grabbed a scotch and a soda, picked up an evening paper, but put it back, full of elections and wars and rumors of wars. And then I thought to myself, who the bloody hell cares, frankly? What does it all matter? What happens to anyone? What happens to me? I wouldn't miss me. I could quite easily just... But then I thought to myself, wait a minute, come on, Hannay, pull yourself together, man. Find yourself something to do, you bloody fool. Something mindless, something trivial, something utterly pointless, something, I know, the theater. That should do the trick.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now, with your kind attention, I have the immense honor and privilege to present to you one of the most remarkable men ever in the old world, Mr. Memory. Every day, Mr. Memory commits to memory 50 new facts and remembers every one of them. Facts from history and geography, facts from newspapers and scientific books. In fact, there is more facts in his brain than it is possible to conceive. Except that, please. I will also mention that before retiring, Mr. Memory kindly consented to leave his entire brain to the British Museum for scientific purposes. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. I will now place myself in a state of mental readiness for this evening's performance and clear my inner being of all eccentric and supernumerary material.
Is this seat taken?
Not that I'm aware of.
Now then, ready for the questions, Mr. Memory?
Quite ready for the questions, thank you.
Thank you. And now, ladies and gents, first question, please. Come on now, please. Pardon, sir. What was that, sir? Who won the cup in 1926? Who won the cup in 1926?
Who won the cup in 1926? The Tottenham Hotspurs won the cup in 1926, defeating the Arsenal Gunners by 5-0 in the presence of His Majesty King George V. Am I right, sir?
Quite right, Mr. Memory.
Thank you.
And the next question, please. What was Napoleon's horse called? What was Napoleon's horse called?
Napoleon's horse was called Bellerophon, what he rode for the final time at Waterloo, June 15th, 1815. Am I right, sir?
Quite right, Mr. Memory.
Thank you.
What was that? How old is Mae West? How old is Mae West, Mr. Memory?
Well, I know, but I never tell a lady's age.
And now, a serious question, please.
I'd say,
Who was that? Ah, in the back. Yes, sir.
how far is Winnipeg from Montreal?
Ah, gentlemen from Canada, you're very welcome, sir.
Thank you.
How far is Winnipeg from Montreal, Mr. Memory?
Winnipeg from Montreal. 1,454 miles. Am I right, sir?
Quite right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Are you all right?
Thank you, yes.
And the next question, please.
Did you hear that?
Calm down, ladies
Excuse
and
me.
gentlemen. Calm down, please.
Yes?
May I come home with you?
What's the big idea?
Well, I'd like to.
Calm down, please.
Well, it's kind of tricky, you see, at the moment. I have the decorators coming in and...
Please, you have to.
Well, it's your funeral.
What was Napoleon's horse called? Winnipeg, who defeated King George V by 5 balls to 0. Am I right, sir?
Very good, Mr. Memory.
Next question, please.
That's enough, Mr. M.
But I never tell a lady's age.
Plain and plain.
Beg pardon, sir.
That was Mr. Memory.
Thank you.
Don't
Thank
forget his name
you.
now. Mr. Memory.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I can never find that switch.
Turn it off quickly.
I'm sorry?
Blind.
Blind.
Blind. Ah, blind.
Oh, blind! Oh, yes, blind. Sorry about that.
Now the light, Mr. Hannay.
Right, yes. Now have a drink, why don't you?
Thank you. For you.
Yes, thank you.
Mr. Hannay,
How do you know my name?
I saw it in the lobby.
Yes. Hello? Oh. There goes the telephone.
Don't answer it, please.
Well, why not?
Because I think it is for me. Please don't answer.
Now look here.
Yeah,
May I please know your name?
you don't want to know my name.
Oh, don't I?
Schmidt.
Schmidt.
Annabella Schmidt.
So what's the story, Miss Annabella Schmidt?
Mr. Hannay,
Yes.
may I be very impertinent for a moment and ask for something to eat?
Well, yes, of course. Would you care for some haddock?
Haddock would be wonderful, thank you.
Great, nothing like a spot of haddock, I say. Now look here.
Yeah,
It was you who fired that revolver in that theater. And the show was, well, great, but it was not that bad.
it was a diversion. There were 2 men in that theater trying to shoot me.
You need to be more careful in choosing your gentleman.
Ah, no jokes, Mr. Hannay, please.
Beautiful, mysterious woman pursued by gunmen. Sounds like a spy story to me.
That's exactly what it is. Only I prefer the word agent better.
Secret agent, I suppose. For which country?
I have no country.
One in a balloon, huh?
Mr. Hannay, please. I'm being pursued by a very brilliant secret foreign agent of a certain foreign power who's on the point of obtaining highly confidential information vital to your air defense. I tracked 2 of his men to that theater. Unfortunately, they recognize me.
Have you ever heard of a thing called persecution mania?
You don't believe me?
Frankly, I don't.
They're in the streets this moment, beneath your English lamppost. Take a look, why don't you? But be careful. Now do you believe
You win.
Mr. Hannay, I'm going to tell you something that's not very healthy. It will mean either life or death. But if I tell you, then you are involved.
Involved?
You wish to be involved.
Okay, tell me everything.
Very bad. Have you ever heard of the 39 steps?
What's that, a puppet?
Ah! Your English humor will not help, Mr. Hannay. These men, they will stick at nothing. I'm the only one who can stop them. If they are not stopped, it is only a matter of days, perhaps hours, before the top secret and highly confidential information is out of the country. And when they have it out of the country, God help us all.
Well, what about the police?
Ah! The police? Ah, they would not believe me any more than you did, with their boots and their whistles. Ugh. No, it is up to us, Mr. Hannay. I tell you, these men, they act quickly. You do not know how clever their chief is. I know him very well. He can have a dozen names. He can look like 100 people, but the one thing he cannot disguise is this part of his little finger is missing. So if you should ever meet a man with no top joint here, be very careful, my friend.
I'll remember that.
Mr. Hannay.
Oh, Richard.
Richard.
Yes?
May I stay the night, please?
Well, of course, you can sleep in my bed.
Thank you.
Now get a sit down on the old armchair.
As you wish. Oh, and one more thing!
Oh, your haddock.
My haddock? Oh, no, I very much lost the taste for haddock. No, I need
Yes?
a map of Scotland.
Scotland.
There's a man in Scotland who I must see next if anything is to be done. An Englishman. Ugh. He lives in a big house.
A big
At
house.
a place called Boot na Shellock.
I beg your pardon.
Boot na Shellock.
Alt na shalak. And the
Bring
39.
it to my room.
Certainly.
Good night, Richard.
Good night. Annabella. Annabella.
Richard!
Now look, Annabella, you just breeze into my life from out of nowhere, and you get me all, involved. And to be honest, I've never met a woman quite like you, and frankly, to be quite frank.
Richard! I'm so sorry! I'm so very sorry! Oh, Richard!
Yes.
This man, they act quickly!
That's not so much.
I tell you, these men will stop at nothing. They act quickly. 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 Quickly.
Could you use a pound note, brother?
A pound note. What's the catch?
I need your cap and coat.
Cap and coat. What's the game? Spit it out.
I have to make a getaway.
Do a bunk.
Yes.
What you been up to?
There's been a woman murdered in my flat, to tell you the truth. And now those men are after me.
A murder. By you. By you.
No! By those two men over there.
Oh, I see. So now they're just waiting around good as gold for the coppers to come and pick them up, eh?
Well, it's quite true, I tell you. They're spies, foreigners. And they murdered a woman in my flat. And now they're coming after me.
Oh, come off it. 5 o'clock in the morning, funny jokes as to eh?
All right. You want to know the truth? Are you married?
Yeah, but don't rub it in.
Well, I'm not, you see. I'm a bachelor.
Well, lucky you.
I've been seeing this married woman.
Naughty.
The point is,
Yeah?
she's been leading me on.
No.
It was all a setup.
Would you believe
And
it?
you see those two men over there.
I do.
Do you want to know who they are?
Don't tell me.
One is her brother and the other one is her husband.
Oh, blimey. I wouldn't be in your shoes. Yeah. Take cap and coat.
Thank you. Oh, love you, sir.
Here we go. This on you.
Thank you.
Perfect.
I say. Here, take a pound.
Wow, that's very kind of you, sir.
You know what? Take 2.
2 pounds. Oh, bless you, God. Leave the pudding round the corner. You'll do the same for me one day. Wait a minute. That came out of me coat. That's me money you just give me. Oi, come back here. Oi.
Morning, Mr. Hannay! How are you keeping? What a lovely morning this morning it is this morning. How about this hero heat wave? Never seen nothing like it. People, they're just dropping. They're just dropping like flies, and I just don't know what to.
For one thing, they're much prettier than they were 20 years ago.
More free.
Free and easy.
Remember the old-fashioned sort?
All bones and no bends.
My wife. Look at this now. Our new streamlined model #1.
Oh, a glory to behold. Anything to go with it?
Look at this little beauty.
for sore eyes.
You can say that again. The two wonders of the modern world.
Tell you what, bring them back when they're filled.
When they're filled.
When they're filled.
Get it?
Get it?
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit.
Where are we now?
Halifax, Durham, Berwick-upon-Tweed. Oh, biscuit.
Oh, much obliged.
Biscuit.
No, thank you.
Suit yourself. Here we are. Enter town.
That was quick.
I wonder what one at 2 o'clock. When's that?
Oh, I'll grab a newspaper.
I'll go to the lavatory.
Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me.
Excuse me, sorry.
Sorry, excuse me.
In the paper, latest news. In the paper, latest news.
It's a paper, please.
In the paper, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
In the
sir.
paper, latest news. In the paper.
Excuse me, sorry.
Sorry, excuse me.
Sorry, excuse me.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, good Lord.
What is it?
Been a woman murdered in a fashionable West End flat.
All these sex dramas don't appear to me. What one?
What one what?
The 2 o'clock at Windsor.
2 o'clock at Windsor. Bachelor boy?
Good.
At 7 to 4 on.
Not so good.
Anyway, where was we? Stabbed in the back she was. Portland Mansions. Portland Place.
By the BBC, that's the place to put someone to sleep.
Well-dressed woman about the age of 35. Ugh, terrible.
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 The tenant, Richard Hannay, is missing.
Did you surprise me?
Approximately the age of 37, dark wavy hair, piercing brown eyes, pencil mustache.
Excuse me, may I?
Yes.
Yes.
May I please take a look at your paper?
Certainly.
Oh, thank you.
I think I'll pop out to the buffet car. Fancy anything?
I know thank you.
Right you guys are. Excuse me, sorry. Sorry.
Sorry, excuse me.
Good heavens. Place is still. Police. Excuse me, Constable. Have you got the West End murderer yet?
We'll catch him. Don't you worry, sir.
That's the spirit.
All aboard for the Highlands. Next stop, the Highlands. Anything suspicious, you'll let us know,
Oh
sir.
yes, no worries, sir.
All aboard! All aboard!
I know the ship, sir.
No, thank you. All aboard! All aboard!
All right.
Keep your eyes peeled, won't you, sir?
Certainly will, Constable.
Don't forget, sir.
No, I won't, Constable.
All aboard! All aboard!
Read all about it.
Anything suspicious, you'll let us know, sir.
Will do, sir.
All aboard! All aboard!
Is this the 940
Platform 12, sir. Ma'am. All aboard, let's be having you.
Read all about it.
All aboard! All aboard! All aboard! All
Oh,
aboard!
can you please just get on with it?
Thank you.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yes. Excuse me.
Well, back from the buffet car. Listen to this.
What?
They're searching the whole train. Every compartment.
Every compartment.
Anyway, here's a corker. There once was a man from Nantucket. Hey, where do you think you're going?
Hope you don't mind us talking shop.
Oh, no, not at all, no.
We're on the run, you see.
Oh, yeah?
From our wives.
Oh,
Never go home.
We ride the railways selling underwear.
Oh, that's all we do.
So, there once was a man from Nantucket grew a Venus flytrap in a bucket. He said when it grew, now what do I do? Do I keep it for breeding? Oh, sorry! He's in a rush.
Excuse me, have you seen this man? His name is Richard Hannay.
Excuse me. Have you seen this man? His name is Richard Hannay.
Darling, how lovely it is to see you.
Oh, someone's having a free lunch in there.
And the free pudding too, I wouldn't wonder.
Please, forgive me, I'm terribly sorry. I had to do it, I'm desperate. My name is Richard Hannay. They're after me for murder. Oh, but I swear I'm innocent. You've got to help me. I've got to keep free for the next few days. You see, the safety of this country depends upon it.
Sorry to disturb you, but have either of you seen a man passing in the last few minutes? His name is Richard Hannay.
This is the man that you want, Inspector.
But we came by just new and saw the two of you,
He pushed himself in here and he forced himself upon me. His name is Richard Hannay.
Is your name Richard Hannay?
Certainly not.
But this attractive young woman said that you clearly...
Can I help?
Not right now, miss!
Well, thank you then.
Thank you, miss!
Just a thought.
Yes, miss!
What about the communication cord?
Which I need, miss?
Shall I pull it?
Best if I do, miss!
Righto.
Pulling the communication cord! No!
not the communication cord.
The suspect, Richard Hannay, managed to jump from a train onto the fourth bridge just outside Edinburgh. Police pursued him onto the bridge, but he gave them the slip, hanging from the girders with his bare hands. The suspect is approximately 37 and about 6'3". Although he is clearly dangerous, he is quite good looking actually, with dark wavy hair, and an attractive pencil mustache. It is not known whether he survived his ordeal. Police had to call off the search in the gathering darkness.
Hello there.
Can I help you?
Yes, I am looking for work.
What kind of work?
I'm an itinerant laborer.
You'll find nothing in this vicinity.
Well, Are there no big houses around here?
No big houses?
What about that big house?
What big house?
That big house.
Oh, that big house.
Isn't that a big house?
That is a big house.
Then whose house is that then?
Professor, I believe. Professor Jordan.
Oh,
Englishman.
an Englishman. Wouldn't he happen to be called... Out now, Sherlock, would it?
It would.
Oh, great. I will be on my way there. Thank you. Cheerio.
You won't tonight.
Won't I?
It's 14 miles on the side of the lock.
It's fine. I'm pretty sure I can...
Margaret,
Why?
come out here. We have a visitor.
Oh, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
You can stay. You can stay here if you wanted.
Well, on second thought, that'd be very kind of you.
Can you eat the herring?
Oh, I could murder half a dozen right now.
Can you sleep in a box bed?
Oh, I can try.
See to the gentleman and be quick about it.
Your daughter?
Me, wife.
Well done.
Prepare the herring.
I
I'll see to the coos.
I'm sorry?
I'll see to the coos.
Right.
Oh, will you come in?
Oh, I'd love to.
There's your bed.
Oh, marvelous.
Could you sleep there, do you think?
Oh, I could sleep anywhere right about now.
Oh, won't you sit down, please? Must I go before supper?
Oh, thank you. I say,
I...
do you happen to have today's paper?
Oh, my husband has the paper.
Right. So, have you been in these parts long?
Oh, no. I'm from Glasgow.
Oh, from Glasgow?
Do you ever see it?
No, I've never been.
Oh, you should. Oh, you should see the Sauchiehall streets on a Saturday night with all of its fine shops and its trams and its lights. Oh, and the cinema palaces. Oh, and the crowds. Oh, it's a Saturday night tonight.
Well, I've never been to Glasgow, but I've been to Edinburgh, I've been to Montreal, and London.
London?
I can tell you all about London at supper.
Oh, could you?
I certainly could.
Oh, no. Oh, John wouldn't approve of that, I don't.
John.
My husband. Oh, he says it's best not to think on such places and all the wickedness that goes on there.
Oh, I could tell you right now,
Now?
if you wanted.
You could.
What would you like to know?
Is it true that all the ladies paint their toenails?
Some of them do, yes.
And put rouge and lipstick on their faces?
They do, yes.
Do London ladies look beautiful?
Not if you were standing beside me.
You ought not to say that.
Ought not to say what?
I was just telling, your wife I prefer living in the town to the country.
God made the country.
He certainly did.
Supper ready, woman.
Almost.
Then hurry yourself.
May I take a look at your paper?
Suit yourself.
Thank you. Oh.
You needn't tell me your name.
Oh. Hammond.
Mr. Oldham Hammond.
No, just Mr. Hammond.
Here we are.
Oh, splendid.
I'll say a blessing before we begin.
That's a good idea.
O most mighty and unforgiving Father, sanctify these bounteous and undeserved mercies to us miserable sinners. Make us to bow on bended knee. Make us to be truly grateful for all thy manifold blessings, and continually turn our loathsome eyes from wickedness. Beat our gluttonous thoughts, and lash our lustful desires as with a three-forked flaming stick. pressing our bestial noses to the grindstone, and blinding our eyes to all the tawdry beads and bubbles of all worldly wicked things. I'm in.
I'm in.
Fuck, I just remembered I forgot to lock the barn. I'll go and lock it.
Oh, right you are. Margaret!
Goodbye, Margaret. I'll never forget you for this.
No. Go now!
There he is! After him!
Once again, he is approximately
man, shoot!
Missed him! Damn all this impenetrable Scottish mist!
Wait a minute! Oh my god!
What?
We're too close to that!
What?
Oh no! Change direction! Change direction!
I can't!
No!
We're going to!
Oh God!
I'm sorry to disturb you, but I'm here looking for the professor. Professor Jordan, is he here?
Professor Jordan. I am the professor's wife, Louisa Jordan.
I do beg your pardon, but I really need to speak with the professor. It's quite important.
May I know your name?
Mr. Hannay, could you tell the professor that I am a friend of Miss Annabella Schmidt?
Miss Annabella Schmidt.
Yes.
Come in, Mr. Hammond, if you please.
Oh, well, thank you. What a lovely home you have.
We like it. We're just having some drinks to celebrate with friends to celebrate my daughter Hillary's birthday. The sheriff of the county is coming with some well-to-do acquaintances of the rest of the county. Perhaps, later we're organizing a shooting party.
Oh,
Would you like to join us?
thank you.
Shall we pop into the party? On second thought, Mr. Hammond, I will fetch my husband directly. Please, wait here.
Certainly, thank you.
Mr. Hannay, I'm so sorry to have kept you.
It's quite all right.
You're from Annabella Schmidt.
I am, yes.
And do you have news?
She's been murdered.
Murdered? Oh yes, of course, a Portland police affair. Quite ghastly. And now the police are after you.
Well, they are, rather.
Don't worry about them. I've managed to put them off the scent. They'll be far away by now.
Well, thanks awfully.
Not at all, old John.
I didn't do it.
Of course you didn't do it, Mr. Hannay. I suppose it's safe to use your real name now.
Yes, quite safe.
Jolly good. But tell me, why did you come all the way to Scotland to tell me about it?
I believe she was trying to tell you about some secret, top secret air ministry secret. And the foreign spies who killed her were interested too.
Really? And I'm so glad you told me, and risking your life in the process.
What?
How can I ever thank you?
The thing is, Professor, I believe she was trying to tell you something.
Yes.
Something about the
Yes, go on.
the 39 steps. If we can find out what the
So let me get
39
this quite clear. Oh, I'm so sorry. You must be exhausted. Do have a seat, Mr. Hannay. Oh, better.
Yes, thank you.
Did she tell you what this fallen agent looked like?
Well, there was no time, you see, and... oh! She she did mention this one thing. She mentioned that part of his little finger was missing.
Which little finger?
I believe this one.
Are you sure it wasn't this one?
I'm not quite sure it happened so long ago, and
Mr. Hannay, I'm afraid I'm guilty of leading you down the garden path. Or should I say up? I never can remember.
it seems to be the wrong garden, all right.
Yes, I'm afraid it does. Mr. Hannay, you've put me in a very difficult position. You see, I live here as a respectable citizen. My very best friend is the sheriff of the county. You must realize that my entire existence could be jeopardized if it became known that I was not, how should I say, not what I seemed. You see, there's my wife and daughter to consider. And now that you think about it, Mr. Hannay, I have a very, very top secret business coming up, so I cannot delay. You see, I'm about to take some very, very important secrets out of the country. Oh yes, I have them all right. Oh, I'm afraid poor Annabella would have been far too late. So you see, there seems to be only one option, Mr. Hannay.
No.
I shall be serving lunch directly, dear. The sheriff has to leave at 3. Will Mr. Hannay be staying?
I don't think so, dear. Unless, of course, you decide to join us.
For lunch?
Ha! Very good, Mr. Hannay. You see, you're exactly the kind of person that we need. Sharp, intelligent, bloodthirsty, cold-blooded, ruthless. When the war comes, these will be the exact qualities that we need.
War?
Oh, yes. We'll have quite a show of it.
What if I do not believe in those qualities?
What other qualities are there?
Well, human qualities?
Human qualities? What human qualities?
Loyalty, selflessness, sacrifice, love.
Oh, please, Hannay. Love? When have you ever loved anyone? It's not in your nature, is it, old sport? Never has been. You have no heart, Hannay. Don't you know this? So sad, isn't it? No one to love, no one to care for, no home to go to. But there is, you see. There is our home.
Our home.
The only place you will truly find love, where you really and truly belong. Oh yes, we will give you love, Hannay. And in return, you will love us, the master race, on a great unstoppable march, commanded eternally by destiny itself. So, old sport, what do you say? Will you join us, Hannay?
Well, if you believe I am suitable material, Professor.
I do, old sport. How utterly splendid. I will tell Mrs. Troy.
But there is one thing, sorry.
Yes, anything.
One little question.
Ask away.
Before I sign up.
Absolutely, my lady.
What are
Yes.
the 39 steps?
These 39 steps. These 39 steps. So I say so myself. Is my own brilliant idea. The very soul of the enterprise. The very. Wait a minute. You seek you can possible. You thought that you could come in here and join us and then.
Master Brace, I despise you!
Ah! You are just as bad as she was, Annabella Schmidt, with her outmoded sentimental notions, her high-minded democratic bullshit drivel. I thought for a moment that you might. But nine, you pathetic, pusillanimous, peg-minded.
Oh, bugger. Oh, bugger.
These 39 steps. I tell you, Hannay, you will never, ever.
cigarette cases, pocket watches, spectacle holders. But never a hymn book, Mr. Hannay. Who would have thought a hymn book could stop a bullet? Still, it doesn't surprise me. Some of those hymns are terrible hard to get through. And just to think I was drinking the villain's champagne half an hour before. Right. I can barely believe it, Mr. Hannay. Tea, Mr. Hannay.
No, thank you.
Calling himself a professor, whereas all along he was
A spy.
a spy.
Yes.
Well, it doesn't surprise. Tea, Mr. Hannay. Are you sure about that tea?
Quite sure. Officer, ought we be taking steps? This is serious, you know. If it weren't, you don't suppose I'd put myself in your hands with a murder charge hanging over my head.
I don't doubt you'll be able to convince Scotland Yard of your innocence as easily as you've convinced me, Hannay. All I need is a short statement to take to the proper authority. In fact, I've got an officer coming from next door. Sure about it. Would you like a biscuit?
No biscuit, thank you. Officer, there's no time to be lost. He's got the information. This information is vital to the safety of our country, and if we
You wish to see me, Sheriff?
Indeed I am, Inspector. Do you think I enjoy playing for time with a murderer?
A murderer?
Murderer! Mr. Hannay, you are under arrest for the charge of willful murder of a woman unknown in Portland Mansions Place on Tuesday last. Take him to the county gaol.
But you have heard my story. It's true. Every word of it.
Listen, Hannay, we Scotlanders aren't such imbeciles as some smart Londoners may think. I don't believe your cock and bull story. Like a professor, he's my best friend in all the district. Get me Professor Jordan.
Well, and if the professor didn't shoot me, then how did I attain this bullet?
Oh, Hannay, you're in deep water and it's getting deeper by the second. Yes, hello, who is this? This is the sheriff of the county and I'll be glad to have you. Oh, Professor Jordan. Oh, I do most humbly beg your pardon, sir. Just to let you know, sir, we have apprehended the villain, sir. Yes, sir, thank you, I do most beg your pardon. Thank you.
I demand to speak to the Foreign Office in London immediately.
Foreign Office in London? I'm afraid not. Handcuffs, Inspector, please.
Come on, quietly now, sir, please, sir.
No,
Handcuffs going on now, Professor.
I don't think so.
No! No, sir! Oh, everything is ticking over! We have it! No! Oh, yes, sir! Oh, yes!
Excuse me, I wonder if I...
Thank you in a minute.
Right, absolutely. Can I help you?
No, thank you.
See, the thing is...
If you don't mind.
Sorry.
Here we are.
As I was saying, I'm in quite a big pickle.
Oh, hello there, hello.
Hello!
You're here a lot.
Am I?
It's so good of you to come. We're all here. Look, he's here, Mr. McQuarrie.
He's there. He's there. Thank the Lord, thank the Lord, thank the Lord.
Take a seat, take a seat, take a seat.
Thank you, thank you. Very kind, thank you. Thank you. Yes, of course.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my extreme pleasure to call upon our ever popular chairman, Mr. McQuarrie, to say a few choice words about this evening's special guest speaker. Mr. McQuarrie, please.
Thank you.
Mr. McQuarrie, sir.
I
Speak up, sir.
speak up, I
Speak up, I.
speak up. Soldiers and fathers about constituency, the majority. So, it is my pleasure to announce our illustrious guest speaker, Sir Captain Rob Roy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I must apologize for my hesitation in addressing you this evening, but to tell you the truth, I entirely failed while listening to the chairman's flattering description just now to realize he was talking about me. Thank you. Thank you very much. When I first traveled here a few days ago on the Highland Express aboard that magnificent structure, the Fourth Bridge, I had no idea that in a few days I'd be addressing an important political meeting. But may I say, from the bottom of my heart, and with the utmost sincerity, how delighted and relieved I am to find myself in your presence at this moment. Oh, do please sit down. I'm about to get to the best part. Oh, dear heavens. Hello.
Hello.
Well, what was I saying? Delighted, no, not to say relieved, because for as long as you find me here on this platform, I am delivered from the cares and the anxieties that are the lot for a man in my position. Well, anyways, what should we talk about? Change! Yes, we can! Anyways, I've been pretty busy my whole life, really. Well, not recently. Recently, I've found myself in a bit of a slump, catching myself in the lonely hours with damaged thoughts and what have you. Well, not that recently. Recently, well, the last day, really. Everything's gone a bit haywire, frankly. And it's been pretty difficult, I must say. But the odd thing is, you carry on. And it's pretty bracing when you do. It pulls a chap out of himself, if you know what I mean. There he is, not knowing what to do, who to trust, or where to turn, but something I don't know stirs the old bones, keeps the old ticker pumping again, and your mind is singing, and you're meeting people, real people, going through things that no man or woman ought to suffer, But do you know what they do? Well, do you? They keep moving on. They keep going forward. And they don't care who tells them to stop or what to do. They keep going. Not because it's easy, but because it's hard. And they look after each other. Is that such an outmoded, sentimental notion? Well, is it? Is it? So, let's set ourselves resolutely today to make this a better world, a happy world. A world where there's no persecution, where no neighbor plots against neighbor, where there's no persecution. So I'm asking you, each and every one of you here tonight, you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and definitely you. Is that the sort of world you want to live in? Well, that's the sort of world I want to live in. So let's vote. Let's vote for a good world, a happy world. And above all else, let's vote for Mr. McCrocodile. Thank you. That's it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Oh, thank you.
This is the man that you want, Inspector.
Oh, where have I ever heard those words before?
He's the one, miss.
Yes, definitely. He's the one.
Come along now, sir.
You must think you've been very clever.
Oh, officer, kindly tell your prisoner not to insult me, please.
Can't you see I was telling the truth in that railway carriage? You must have seen that I was genuine.
That'll be all, miss. Thank you for your help.
Don't mention it. Goodbye, officer.
But please listen to me. You have to. There is an enormously dangerous secret being taken out of this country by a devilishly brilliant foreign agent. And I haven't been able to stop him because of these two full detectives. But if you telephone Scotland Yard immediately and you tell them that...
Goodbye, Mr. Hannay.
Actually, beg your pardon, Miss,
Edwards. Pamela Edwards.
on second thought, Miss Edwards, we would like you to come along, too.
If you wouldn't mind, miss.
Me? What for?
He's to be questioned by the Procurator Fiscal personally, miss.
The Procurator Fiscal personally?
It's essential for public security, miss.
Essential for public security.
Yes, ma'am. Just come along to the police station with us. You'll be all right.
Well, where is the police station?
Inverary, miss.
Inverary, but that's nearly
40 miles.
40 miles!
You keep out of this.
He has to be questioned, miss.
Well, how am I going to get there?
Well, miss, why don't you just step into the car, please?
The what?
The car, miss.
Hello? Richard, by the way.
I'm not talking to you.
Right.
Wait a minute. This is the wrong road. This is the road south. Inverary north, surely.
The bridge is falling down on that road, miss. We shall have to go around. The man knows the way.
Excuse me, Inspector.
What?
Might I see your warrant, please?
Shut your mouth.
Would you like to make a small bet with me, Pamela? Well, I have it with you two, Sherlocks. I'll lay you 100 to 1 that your Procurator Fiscal has the top joint of his little finger missing.
What are we stopping for?
Damn! Get out of the way!
Well, the whole flock of detectives.
Well, there's nothing else for it. We shall have to clear them out.
Strange how they have no shepherd.
Come along, man.
Not so easy in all this thick fog. Look how it suddenly come down. Out of nowhere.
I said come on, man.
Pull him out in.
No!
Ah, come on! We got to go clear the road! Get out of the road, you mangy beast! Clear the road!
Brutes! Away! Well, as long as I go, you go! Come on!
What are you doing?
Listen to me! Do you feel this? Do you feel this pistol?
Yes?
Do you want me to shoot you stone dead?
Not particularly, no.
Then get a move on.
They got away!
Where'd they go?
How should I know? If we don't find them, but
Yeah?
our lives won't be worth living.
Oh my God.
Wait! Wait!
What?
The car! The car!
Where?
There! Here! Take it!
I'm taking it.
Got to find them!
Gotta find him.
I already said that!
I know you said that.
Well, don't say it again!
All right.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Come on!
I'm stuck. I can't move.
Yes, you can!
Help!
Listen! One more peep out of you and I'll shoot you and myself after. I mean it. Come on.
Now I'm in a puddle.
So you are.
I'm soaked through.
Well, I didn't say it was going to be easy, Pamela, my dear. Do you smell the heather? It makes you glad to be alive now, doesn't it?
Lovely, yes.
Come on!
Ow! Oh, will you stop doing that? Oh, and do stop whistling. Oh, look, what are you doing all of this for? I mean, you can't possibly escape. What chance have you got tied to me?
Seems a question you should ask your husband.
I don't have a husband.
Oh, lucky him. I cannot get that tune out of my head. Right. Well, under the style.
No.
No, come on. You seem to be a little stuck.
Is that so?
Just hang on. Maybe if you go this way.
Ow!
Then if you go that way. Or maybe if you just.
Oh! Wow!
Well, hang on.
Oh!
That doesn't work.
Oh!
We just have to start over.
Oh, I say, what is the use of all of this? Ow! Oh! Oh! And do stop whistling. Oh. Those policemen are gonna get you as soon as it's lighting out. As soon as daybreak dawn.
They're not policemen.
Oh, really? Where'd you find that out?
I didn't find that out. You did. I had no idea that was the wrong road to Inverary. They were taking us to the boss with the little finger missing. And God help either of us if we meet him.
So you're still sticking to your penny novelette spy story?
Listen, there are 20 million women on this island and I have to be chained to you. Now, I told you, there is a secret conspiracy against this island and we're the only one who could stop it.
Oh, yes. The gallant knight to the rescue.
All right, then. You're on a desolate morning. Manacled to a calling murderer who just killed an innocent, defenseless woman 4 days ago and cannot wait to get you off of his hands. So if that's the situation that you prefer, have it, my dear, and welcome.
I'm not afraid of you.
Well, bless you.
Oh, thank you.
My pleasure.
You're horrible! Oh, you just don't care, do you? Oh, you just come into my life and look at me. I'm cold, and I'm all wet, and I'm miserable, and my wrist hurts, and I didn't do anything to hurt you. Oh, you're utterly horrid and beastly and heartless, and you don't care about anything except your pompous, selfish, horrible, heartless self.
Well, that's the kind of man I am, I'm afraid.
Well, God help your wife, that's all I can say.
Oh, yes, God help her.
Oh.
Oh, it's a terrible Highland night, really.
Aye.
All the wind and rain rushing down the glen. I wouldn't want to be out alone tonight.
No.
Hello.
Did you hear that?
Aye.
Oh, my porters, look for me, young couple come out of the night. Oh, come away in, come away in. Oh, the poor wee lassie's terrible wet. My poor wee dears.
Think softly. We had an accident with our car a few miles back.
Have you no luggage?
Sorry?
Have you no luggage?
Have you no luggage?
Oh, yes, we do. It's in the car.
Oh, in the car, of course. Anyway, welcome to the McGarrigle Hotel. I'm Mrs. McGarrigle. This is my husband, Billy McGarrigle.
Aye.
How do you do? Anyway, we will...
You can be certain that at the McGarrigle Hotel, you will always have a warm McGarrigle welcome.
Well, thank you. We were just wondering...
Isn't that right, really?
Aye.
Marvelous, as I was saying.
Just might have been off-season.
We really wanted a room tonight, and we were wondering if you could accommodate us.
Oh, well, let us see, let us see, let us see. Well, we have just the one bedroom left with the one bed in it. But you'll not be minding that, will you?
No, quite the reverse.
You're women wife, I suppose.
Yes, we are.
Oh, yes.
I thought you were, I thought you were. If you wouldn't mind registering, please. Brilliant book.
Well, of course, thank you. I just remember that I cannot write clearly at this moment because I have
Bruised.
Sorry?
Crank in the car.
Oh, yeah, crank in the car, quite right, yes. Well, I'll tell you what, dear. Why don't you write our name? The more experience you have writing it, the better. You do remember what it is.
No.
Well, I think you do, darling. Don't you, darling? Come on. Come on. You remember?
Yes.
Mr. and Mrs. Henry Hawkinson. Holy Hawks? Yes, yes. Hammersmith. Hampshire. Well done, darling. That was amazing.
There we are, then.
Well, we better be leaving to our room.
Well, you've been making this up.
Sorry?
You've been making this up.
Will you be needing your suppers?
Oh yes, that's splendid. I would like a scotch and soda, a couple of sandwiches, and a glass of milk.
Of course, of course. Oh, young dogs. Would you care to follow me to your room now?
Certainly. Darling.
Here we are, all ready for you. A nice roaring fire.
Oh, marvelous.
Now, dearie, off with that red skirt and all. We'll have it dry.
Oh, no, thank you. It'll dry just as well by the fire. Thanks all the same.
I'm sure the gentleman will take very good care of you. Good night, sir.
Good night.
Good night, madam.
Oh, good night. If you think I'm going to spend the whole night with you in this room, in that,
Well, what else are you going to do?
oh, just let me go.
Come in.
Oh, excuse me.
It's quite all right. We were just getting warm by the fire. Weren't we, darling?
What?
Weren't we, darling?
Oh, yes.
Oh, darling.
Oh, darling.
I can see that. Anyway, here's your wee sandwiches, your whiskey, and your glass of milk.
Well, thank you.
Let me do anything else.
No, thank you.
Oh, please don't go.
Is anything wrong?
No, there's nothing wrong. She just wants to tell you something, that's all. We're a runaway couple.
Oh, I cleaned it all the time.
I'm sorry?
I cleaned it all the time.
Anyway, you won't give us away now, will you?
Of course we won't give you away. Your secret is safe with us. You'll never be disturbed.
Oh, you do that, darling.
Oh, I heard. Oh.
All right. What would you like to eat? Looks like we have ham and tomato and ham and tomato.
Ham and tomato.
Oh. Well, the ham and tomato for you, and ham and tomato for me. Listen, you better take that skirt off.
I beg your pardon.
Well, I'm not going to be chained to a pneumonia case on top of everything else. Take it off. I don't mind.
I shall keep it on, thank you.
All right. Oh. Ah.
Actually, I will take my shoes off. And my stockings.
Can I be of assistance?
No, thank you. Hold this.
Yes. Would you like your milk now?
Yes, thanks.
Warmer now?
Yes, thanks.
Well, come along.
What are you doing?
I'm going to bed.
Oh, certainly not. I'm not lying on that bed.
Well, for as long as you are tied to me, you're going to lie where I lie. Sorry.
I want you to know that I hate you.
Right.
Ow! Will you stop doing that?
There I go again with that tune. I don't know where I heard it. Do you know when was the last time I slept on a bed? Saturday, whenever that was. Until then, I've only had a couple of hours.
What woke you? Dreams? I imagine murderers have terrible dreams.
Oh, I used to. I used to wake up in the middle of the night, screaming, thinking that the police had found me. Funny that. When I first entered the life of crime, I was quite squeamish. Poor innocent child.
You do surprise me.
But I soon got hardened, and before long I was an out-and-out villain, wanted on 3 continents. Before long, you'll be able to take your grandchildren to Madame Tussauds, and you'll be able to point me up.
Which section?
Your favorite, unreformable, no-hopers, led to a life of crime. That's me, Pamela, my darling. And the sad story of my life. Poor little orphan boy who never had a chance. Irredeemable, irreclaimable, utterly horrid and beastly. If I were you, I'd get away from me as soon as you could. But you can't, can you? Oh well.
Mrs. Jordan, please listen. We had to take the girl as well. Unfortunately not. Both her and Hannay escaped, I'm afraid. You'll have told her the whole plot by now. She'll know we're not the real police. Dispose of them both when we find them. Certainly, Mrs. Jordan. Beg pardon, madam. Yes, madam. Thank you, madam. Goodbye, madam.
Well, spill the beans.
The professor's got the wind up. He's cleared out already.
Cleared out already.
Thought it was too dangerous with her and Hannay on the loose. He's warning the whole 39 steps.
The whole 39 steps. Does he have the,
Certainly does.
Thank God for that.
And he's meeting our friend on the London Palladium on the way out tonight as well.
On the way out, right.
Right. You grab the register, I'll get the car.
Right.
I?
Yeah, I was wondering if you might have happened to have had a young
to have had a mighty young couple stay. Well, now that you mention it,
Yeah?
first, may I take your coat, please?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, as I was saying, now that you mention it, we... What?
What are you doing out here in your night clothes?
This gentleman wants his
Stand
note.
there for the whole world to see. Get your coat on now.
Yes.
Tie yourself up. Get to the kitchen.
Right.
And as for ye, whoever ye are, I think you to get out of my house. Waking people up in the bed all the night. Oh, have you no bed to go to?
Right. No, sorry.
Good night.
And good night.
You may be disturbed now, sweetheart. Really? You wouldn't give away a young couple, would ye?
No.
You fool ye. Get you to bed.
Morning.
What's the big idea? How did you get out of these? Why didn't you run away?
I did. But then just as I was going, well, I discovered that you'd been speaking the truth. And I thought I'd stay.
Well, what earthquake caused your brain to work at last?
Two policemen came here last night. The ones from the car, I overheard them telephoning, and they're not policemen.
I know they're not policemen! I've been telling you they weren't policemen!
Sorry.
So what did they say?
Oh, yes. There was something about the number. 20, 30, 39. Yes, that's right. 39.
Steps.
39 steps, that's right. Wait, how did you know that? Someone's going to warn them.
Wait, what?
How can you warn steps?
Never mind, keep going.
Oh, yes, there was another thing. Someone's got the wind up and is clearing out, and they're picking someone up from the London Palladium.
The London Palladium? Wait, the London Palladium? I wonder who could that be? The professor or our friend with the little finger missing? Why would he want to go there for? It's a funny thing for a master spy to do.
I'm sorry, I feel like an awful fool for not having believed you.
It's all right.
Yes.
We better be going, I suppose. Right. Which
What?
room are they staying in?
Who?
What?
Who?
The two men.
Sorry?
The two men you overheard.
Staying in?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're not. They went away as soon as they telephoned. They drove off into the night rather quickly, actually.
Where?
Where? I don't know. Sorry. Does it matter?
Doesn't matter?
What?
What do you mean doesn't matter?
I'm sorry,
You little buttonhead idiot!
What?
Why did you let them go? This is unbelievably appalling! Oh my lord! Why did you let them go?
Oh, because I wanted to see you!
Well, that was a stupid thing to do, now wasn't it?
Apparently, yes.
Where are they going?
I don't know, the London Palladium, I suppose.
The London Palladium when?
Tonight! On the way out!
On the way out of what?
No, I don't know what!
Well, that's 4 or 5 precious hours wasted!
Well, if they're just leaving the country, then that's fine, isn't it? Just
for murder. The only way to clear my name is to expose these spies.
There you go again. Selfish, 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 selfish!
Wait, what?
Utterly horrid, beastly, and selfish!
And much more important than that, much more important than clearing my name, they're about to take out a secret that is important that is vital to the safety of our country.
Oh, I'm sorry!
Well, which show? Matinee or evening?
I don't know!
Well, thank you for all of your help. Goodbye.
Goodbye!
Goodbye!
Then don't think I'm coming with you!
Oh, I don't.
Good!
Good!
Yeah, I'm not surprised you're an orphan!
This is the London Palladium.
I thought you ran off.
You ran off!
Well, I was bloody furious.
I'll just go then.
No. Stay. Now that you're here.
All right.
But I found it.
Who?
The professor.
The professor? Where?
Right there. In the box. Do you see him?
Oh gosh, yes! But wait, you can't do anything about it.
What?
I've been to Scotland Yard. My uncle's chief commissioner, actually.
Excuse me. Scotland Yard.
Yes.
Chief Commissioner.
Yes, Uncle Bob.
Uncle Bob?
Yes.
But Bob is your uncle?
Yes. And he said absolutely nothing has been stolen from the air ministry. No top secret information or anything.
But you said you overheard those two men say that the professor had got it.
Yes, well, they've checked and they're absolutely certain.
Wait, the police? What are the police doing here? They didn't follow you in here, did they?
Oh dear, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Oh.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now, with your kind attention, I have the immense honor and privilege presenting to you one of the most remarkable men ever in the old world, Mr. Memory.
There's that too. That's where I've hit it. Mr. Memory.
Thank you. I will now mentally ready myself for this evening's performance and clear my inner being of all eccentric and supernumerary material.
I've got it. Of course there's nothing. All the information is in Mr. Memory's head. The professor is planning on taking him out of the country.
Thank you. First question, please. Yes. Who built St. Paul's Cathedral? Yes. Sir Christopher Wren built St. Paul's Cathedral, and he
Sorry to disturb the show, ladies and gentlemen. Richard Charles Arbuthnot Hannay. I am Chief Inspector Albright, sir. New Scotland Yard, sir. I am arresting you on the charge of murder.
Well, no, but you don't understand, Detective Chief Inspector Albright.
I think I do, miss. Come along quietly now, sir,
No,
please, sir.
no.
That's a good lad,
Right,
sir.
all right.
No, he's innocent, I tell you.
Pamela,
But
there's no other option.
Very wise, sir. Now, yes. Hannay! He's escaping. Block all the exits. Carry on as normal.
Yes, sir, right, sir. As I was saying before being interrupted in my flow, Sir Christopher friend built St. Paul's Cathedral. He done it in the year 16...
What's all the 39 steps?
He done it in the year 16...
I said, what all the 39 steps? Come on, speed it out, man.
The 39 steps, sir?
For the last time, what's all the 39 steps?
The 39 Steps is an organization of spies. They collect information on behalf of the Secret Service of... The Secret Service of...
That's the man you want, Detective Chief Inspector!
I don't think so, Hannay. No, this is not your story. This is my story, and I get to decide how it ends. You do not destroy me. You do not get the girl. Oh, nine. You lose the girl. You lose the girl, and you die of grief, all alone in your dull little Portland place flat. Oh, you sought you found love, Hannay. Really? You will not find it ever, you see. Never in all eternity.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, keep your seats. Stay calm. Please bring all the dancing girls.
Take it easy, old chap.
It's just a scratch. It's just a scratch, but I'll be all right.
Mr. Memory!
Yes, sir.
What's that? Oh, Mr. Memory.
Yes, sir.
What is the secret formula that you were going to take out of the country?
Will it be all right me telling you, sir?
Well, of course, yes!
It was a big job to learn it, sir. The biggest job I ever had to tackle. And I don't want to throw it all away.
Well, of course not, old man. Yes.
The first feature of the new engine is its greatly increased compression, represented by R minus 1 over R to the power of gamma, and 9 sequence to the power of XY squared duplicated by 32 point, 71 point, and 88 point, recurring, reduced by 19 alpha, providing equal cubes of epsilon in serial circumference, aligned to 3 double governor valves flowing radially to the point over 3 over 65 pi, arranged in series. With concentric rows of blading and fixed alternators over the rotor cuffs, it is superimposed by the ability to make the engine flow in completely. Silent? Oh, was that all right, sir?
Yes, quite right.
Thank you, sir. I'm glad it's off my mind at last.
You're a free man, anyway.
Right, yes.
Saved the country, too.
No, we both did that.
Oh, not really.
Well, but,
Yes.
need going, I suppose,
Right.
Would you want to... Nothing. I must be going.
Right.
You see, I've got the decorators coming in. And, well, you know.
Oh, certainly do.
Well,
Well,
bye.
bye.
That's me, Richard Hannay, and the sad story of my life. Irredeemable, irreclaimable, unreformable.
Utterly horrid and beastly. Poor little orphan boy who never stood a chance. This is the man that I want, Inspector.
Happy Christmas, darling.